When a parent hears that they're going to be a parent, you fall in love. You fall in love with your future. You fall in love with that soul. We don't necessarily need to have met that person to have their loss be meaningful. There was no support. I lost my first experience of pregnancy, of motherhood. I knew that I wanted a baby more than anything. I did not realize that getting to become a mother was this hard. There was added trauma that happened because of losing my pregnancy, but also because of the color of my skin. I went through hell. And it was all due to that doctor not seeing me. And when they did the surgery, they said that they had never seen so much internal bleeding. I remember laying on the floor of my room and I literally was like, this is where my story ends. Like, I'm done. I'm dying. And I can see why marginalized communities don't push back like we should. I went in complete traumatic disassociation. I didn't allow myself to even go there, to think about that experience. But now I'm 8 years from it, and I'm now in this position where I feel like I can help. And I am the founder and coach at the Pregnancy and Infant Loss Support Center in Calgary.
I'm so sorry, I've been meaning to text you. I just don't know what to say, and it kind of triggered me. But I was able to control myself, and I didn't.
We lost a baby at 7 weeks, and then what we found it was a little boy at 11 weeks.
I wasn't pregnant anymore.
Twin A.
She was born sleeping.
23 weeks. I had a really rough time.
Because you're told as a woman, this is what you do. You have a baby and you keep it alive. There was just so much shame around my journey into motherhood. I literally isolated myself. There was a lot of fear and anxiety. I had no idea how complex pregnancy after loss was. And we actually got pregnant for the third time 2 months after. And I looked at my husband and said, if we lose this one, I'm done. My pregnancy with my son, I was completely disconnected from my child and from myself and from my life, essentially. I remember being in labor and I just kept being like, he's gonna be born still. I was just so terrified. When I got home, I remember it was just, I'd never felt so like broken. Even though I was bringing home my child, it was very, very sad. I was very hypervigilant, focusing on, is he gaining enough weight? Is he crawling? Is he like reaching that next milestone that this book is telling me that he should be at? And that was my world until he turned over a year old. It actually saddens me a lot when I look back on that period of time, because what should have been one of the most joyous experiences of my life was actually completely the opposite. I remember looking at my partner on my son's first birthday and saying to him, like, I missed it, I missed it all. His first birthday was such a joyous occasion, but it was very dark for me. So I did a lot of work. And now me and my son are so bonded. I know him. Yeah, I know him. He's the best thing I've done, and he teaches me far more than I could ever teach him.
Good.
We can't transform this experience by avoiding it. We have to turn towards it, allow it to come up, and know that you will be different, but different doesn't always mean bad. There's no life after loss, there's life through loss. Those losses still impact me today, and it's been 8 years since my first one, but I've learned to live with it, I've learned to coexist with it, I've learned to carry those babies and those experiences with me. There isn't a point in which I'm going to be healed. Instead of using this experience to just be a sad experience, I've allowed it to change me so that I can help other people. I'm using my voice.